listened to different radio stations daily. However, we were not satisfied until one day when my husband stumbled upon Hope FM. He then invited me to listen to the many inspiring programs. From then on, we listened to Hope FM every day. Hope FM changed my life.
Husband and wife Bagaram and Clara discovered Hope FM while searching for radio stations in Papua New Guinea that would fulfill Bagaram's appetite for music and information.
Meron sa natutok today that Bible and me containing tok when we come long heaven and man on ground. You meron sa natutok today. We're talking to me that God has the best plan for us.
Bagaram was attracted to the sound of the new FM station and found himself listening to it more and more. He didn't realize it would change the course of his life.
I came across Hope FM when I was searching for a radio station. I realized that Hope FM was new and different to me. I invited my wife to listen to the new radio station I had found. The radio station is unique and already impacting my life. My wife joined me in listening to the radio since last October. I didn't attend any church at that time. After listening to the radio station, I decided to attend church for the first time. My family began to notice changes happening in my life. My children were also happy about the changes. Conflicts between my children and I ended. I am convinced about my choice to worship on Sabbath. My choice is a blessing to my family.
It wasn't long before Bagaram invited Jesus into his heart and decided to become a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. He's not only become a disciple, but a disciple maker as well, inviting his family to follow his newfound faith.
It was Hope FM that convinced me. It brought light into my life. I was truly convicted by the truth. I then shared my newfound truth with my family. The experience was awesome and exciting.
Bagaram can't read, so Clara reads the Bible to him. They follow Bible lessons from the radio. Their faith grows each day as they spend this time studying together.
I listen to Hope FM every day. I'm thankful to Hope FM, which brought change into my life.
We praise God for media ministry reaching far and wide. These programs reach listeners in the mountains, across the valleys, and along the coastlines of Papua New Guinea, transforming lives. This quarter, a portion of the 13th Sabbath offering will go to reach more people like Bagaram and Clara through Hope FM radio and Hope Channel television. Please give to this special opportunity to spread the message of hope. Thank you for supporting the 13th Sabbath offering.
We started in our garage, but we kind of progressed to a studio that we've, over the last 8 years, built up and servicing us very well at the moment.
Kimberly and Robert were called by God to do media ministry for children in Australia. At the time, Kimberly started writing songs, and Robert was working at Sanitarium Health Food Company. One day, as Robert was working, God revealed a plan.
God spoke to me in the oven and said, "Look, you know, I've got this ministry for you guys. I want you to not just do songs, but media." And he also said that this house, the house that I actually grew up in but wasn't living in at the time, was going to be the headquarters in the future. I came home and told Kimberly, and she said, "I'm not living in that house."
But they felt impressed to follow God's will. They moved in, built a studio, and now, after many challenges, run a fully operational children's media ministry. The King's Kids program began at the beginning of the pandemic. As churches closed their doors, there was a need for more children's programming. Within a week of their first brainstorming meeting, a small team recorded the first episode of King's Kids. They have continued to put out an episode every week since, focused on discipleship and based on the primary Sabbath school lesson. They've produced more than 100 episodes.
If you came to our house, you would see it's been converted into a studio. We have a control room, a studio, which is where we are at the moment. We have hundreds of puppets and lots of characters, lots of children and a lot of people that are helping to support and be a part of this project.
Getting right to the heart of families and how we can connect them and develop their relationship with Christ. And Kimberly and Rob show that in everything they do, in the way they treat us as their staff, in the way they support us, and in the way we challenge each other to move forward with the projects that we're working on.
The feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. And now God has put a new project on their hearts.
The King's Kids program that we're currently producing is a real discipleship one, which is trying to make a difference to children that already know something about God. But there's a project that we're working on and developing at the moment called The Rescue, which is going to be a real evangelistic project for children and families that don't know about God, that haven't been brought up in church, that don't know about Jesus, and the only time they've heard God is in slang language. And so they're the ones that we really want to reach.
And what we'll be doing is taking the story of salvation and looking at God as the rescuer, somebody who sees us, who loves us and has a plan for us, and how throughout time He has laid out this plan to come and rescue His people. This project is something that will be available free on multiple platforms. So we're really hoping to reach out and connect with families across the world.
This quarter, a portion of your 13th Sabbath offering will help support the creation of The Rescue, a 3-season series that travels through time and focuses on different aspects of the great controversy and how God has intervened to rescue His people. There's so much behind-the-scenes work that is put into a project like this.
It's been a huge step of faith all the way through. And sometimes we're not quite sure where the next bit of funding is going to come from, where the next bit of equipment is going to come from, the extra puppets, the sets, the design, cameras, lighting. There's so much involved. So that's what we need to continue to produce high quality kids content.
And without the help of people like yourself, that wouldn't happen as well as it does. So we need you guys, everybody, to jump in behind us and support us with your funds, with your offerings.
Thank you for planning a generous 13th Sabbath offering this quarter that will help share the love of Jesus with kids across the South Pacific and around the world.